This is the Mount Edelstone Vineyard. It's an amazing old vineyard that goes right back to the early foundation of South Australia. It was planted by Ronald Angas, who was a grandson of George Fife Angas. George Fife Angas was South Australia's founder. And Ronald studied in Oxford University, and in 1912 he decided he wanted to have his own estate, and he planted these vines. These vines this year are 100 years old. Beautiful old vines. The history is amazing. He had this vineyard, a 40-acre vineyard, quite sizable as you can see, and then he was selling his wines, his grapes. He passed it on to his son Colin, who then offered the fruit to my father, and in 1952 we made the first Mount Edelstone. This year in 2012 we made the 60th vintage, so it really encapsulates the history of an amazing old vineyard, a 100-year-old vineyard with 60 consecutive vintages. Would have to be one of the most unique Australian shirazes because of that continuity that this vineyard has given. The name is a beautiful name. Mount Edelstone is a German name, Edelstein. That comes from the fact that in this area they were digging up yellow opal, and in fact on Mount Edelstone itself, which is right that direction, is where they were doing some of the diggings. The wine is quite simply made after we grow it, organically and biodynamically. The wine is made in tank, in a fermenting tank, open fermenters traditionally, and then put to barrel for 2 years, then into bottle. Really a very simple process to retain that spiciness of the Mount Edelstone. This vineyard really encapsulates this region, Eden Valley, and it brings out these lovely sage, black pepper spice characters with lots of plums and black fruits behind, very velvety tannins, silky structure, and just wonderful ageability. The region, Eden Valley, is quite high country, holds acidity high, keeps the purity of the fruit, and that's what makes this wine such an amazing wine to put down for 10, 20, 30, 40 years or so. It's grown, as you can see, in quite a high trellis, and that helps to expose the fruit and give those extra spicy flavours. So here's a toast to a wonderful old vineyard, centenary now, centenarians, 100 years old. Cheers.